Ray here, your Stamping Up demonstrator from the Scenic Rim, coming to you live from my craft room once again on Monday morning, the 10th of June 2024. I'm super excited to be back here crafting with you again. I go live 5 times a week, Monday through to Friday. So you get 5 free videos every week showing you how to create beautiful cards from beginning to end, step by step. So I include every step in my card making, so there's nothing that you miss out on. So if it's die cutting that you're not sure on, I will die cut on screen and show you exactly how to do it and what combinations to do. I will show you exactly how to cut your card bases and your layers all ready to go. So welcome. It takes a little while for the notification to go out that I've gone live. So please feel free when you get the notification and you jump on to say hello and let me know where you're watching from. I love it when we say good morning to everybody and work out where they are in the world because, of course, the wonderful world of the internet is global. So I get to connect with many different people all over the world. And that's one of the loves of crafting that I think is the most special part about being a part of Stampin' Up, is that you actually get to create friendships all over the world, which is absolutely wonderful. Theo, the crafty cat, is not in the house. Once again, he's roaming around. He's been into a bit of mischief this morning, in early hours this morning. I have no idea what he was hitting around the floor of the house, but it was bouncing off architraves and it was scooting along the tiles. So he was having a lovely time at some ungodly hour this morning. So he's been a bit active through the night. So he's probably resting in his recliner chair on his fluffy pillow. So good morning. I can see quite a few of you jumping on. We've got Jean, welcome. Daryl, lovely to see you again. Suzanne, welcome. Kathy, welcome. Lovely to see you. Lorraine, good morning. Are you at work, Lorraine, or are you on your way, or is it day off today? Seal, is that CL? Seal? I'm not quite sure. From Pennsylvania. Not quite sure how to pronounce your first name, but welcome. Rhonda, welcome. Lovely to see you. Kathy. Who else have we got? Felicia from Pennsylvania, USA. Lovely to see you. What's the temperature in USA? Freezing cold here for us here in Australia. We have just come into our winter and man, are we getting some crisp, nice, chilly mornings. Holly from Wyoming. Hello, Holly. Welcome. Leslie, lovely to see you. Diane, first time that you've been able to watch live from Indiana, USA. So welcome, Diane. I hope you enjoy the live crafty session. Sue, good morning. Welcome. So I've got some fun crafty, Debbie, welcome. I've got some fun crafty inspiration here this morning. So 80 degrees in Maryland. So I'd have to find out what that is in Celsius. You're in Fahrenheit. We need to find out what 80 degrees is in Celsius. Let me see if Siri will tell me. Hey Siri, what is 80 degrees in Fahrenheit converted to Celsius? Oh, she's just telling me what she's found, but okay, let's go here. 80. It's 26.6 degrees, everyone. So 80 degrees is 26.6 degrees. So it's not too hot. It's warm, but not too hot. Good morning, Bow Lady. Thank you, Sue. Cold in Hobart, I bet it is. Hobart's way chillier than what it is up here. Mimi, hello. Welcome from Kansas. Lovely to see you. Welcome. So 77 degrees in Pennsylvania, 74 degrees in Michigan. Hey, Debbie, welcome. Okay, all right, so let's get sorted. So just a couple of things that I wanted to chat with you about to start off with. The Glass Mat Studio is available for demonstrators only to purchase now. It will be available for customers on the 3rd of July, I think it is. Now, you don't have to wait, people. You can pop it into a starter kit. We have an awesome special at the moment. We've got 10% off our stamp and die sets, except for our online exclusives. We have 10% off our cut and emboss machines, the large one and the small one. So all of those can be actually popped into a starter kit. to get even more value for money. So any of the things that are on special can be put into a starter kit. So it's a great time to join, and it's a great time to be a part of a crafty community. Not to mention that you're going to get a 20% discount of all your future purchases until, at least guaranteed, until the end of October. If you stay for longer, if you spend enough, you will get another 3 months, and so on and so on. So whatever you're making the quarterly amounts, you will actually get it. What you will get is the remainder of this quarter, which our quarter ends at the end of this month, and the whole next quarter to do the first quarterly amount. If you make that first quarterly amount, which it's $467 retail, but you get 20% discount off that. So it works out about, I don't know, uh, 360 or so dollars, and you will be able to stay longer. So it's really, really awesome. You got the notification your order with the glass mat is arriving tomorrow. Well, I'm so glad for you, Christine. It is definitely worth the money. Good morning, Joanne. Lovely to see you. Welcome, Christine. I didn't say welcome. I'm just answering your question, but I mean your statement, but I didn't say good morning. Hello, Faye from Canada. Welcome. Okay, just a few other things that I have happening. Today is the last day to sign up for my Creative Card Club. You can scan the QR code that's there on your screen at the moment. It costs $50 per month, and for $50, you get supplies to make 8 cards. You get a quarter pack of designer series paper. You get a whole pack of the embellishments. You get a length of ribbon. You get all the cardstock needed to make 8 cards plus some left over. You also get a PDF tutorial, a printed PDF tutorial that comes in your kit. And you also get, what was the other thing I was going to say? Envelopes, 8 envelopes to create your cards. So for $50 to get 8 cards at the end of it, you will need the stamp set, Friends for Life, the bundle, to be able to create the cards. But it's a great way. It's a rolling subscription, so it costs $50 per month to get it delivered to your door. If you want to add the stamp or the dies or the bundle on, then you're quite welcome. Each month I send out emails giving you the opportunity to add the stamp and die set on that you can purchase just by clicking a button in my emails. So super easy, but it's a rolling subscription. If you stay for 6 months, and next month, there's some that have been, I can't believe I've been doing it for nearly 6 months now, but next month there is some people that will be getting a special gift in their kit next month because they've stayed with me for 6 months. So thank you to all of the people that have registered for Creative Card Club and subscribed. It has started to grow, and it's really a joy to see so many people enjoying my Creative Card Club every month. So $50 to get crafty inspiration and a cute little kit that you can open up each month is super exciting. So everyone that pays up until the 10th, so today's the 10th, so today's the last day to be able to get in for the Friends for Life Creative Card Club. You can scan that QR code on the screen, or you can actually register via the link down in the show more box down below on YouTube, or in the description of the video on Facebook. If you have any issues with it, please don't hesitate to give me a call. I would be more than happy to help you and walk you through that subscription process. So the only other thing I have is my adhesive kits for sale. So these adhesive kits are super, super awesome. They are a great little handy dandy carry box. So they're in our wooden boxes that we used to put our wooden stamps in, the big double boxes. So you've got a nice hard case, and you can pop all your adhesive in it. It's fantastic for taking to scrapbooking events like crop nights, card classes, retreats, anything that you're going to. It's great to have your adhesive all in one spot. And on the back of it, I've actually printed up all of the adhesives that we sell. So when you're running low on an adhesive, you can just have to flip over the back of the case and check out the item codes and be able to place your order like that. So really, really great handy thing to have. Now, also too, my scrapbooking club is closing today. If you are interested in my scrapbooking, to get on my email list, you can scan this code. I have a link in the show more box down below. I haven't got a QR code for that, so hang on, and I just grab that, and I'll pop the link in the comments for you. Hang on. So that if you wanted to sign up for my June Creative Card Club, because sign up for that ends today. So if you want to get in on the June Creative Card Club, and I'm using the Frames and Flowers designer series paper or specialty paper pack. Hang on, and I grab that and pop that into the comments. So I'm using the Frames and Flowers. I've already done two of the one of the 2-page layouts. You get to create 3 2-page layouts every month. So it's a really, really awesome thing to be a part of. So I've just popped that into the comments there, and I'll star that so it stays at the top of the comments. So if you wanted to sign up for my workshop, today's the last day to be able to sign up for that Frames and Flowers scrapbook workshop. But you get supplies to actually make 3 2-page layouts. So you get a template for each. So you get a sketch for each 2-page layout. You get cutting instructions. You get a full pack of the Frames and Flowers specialty paper. You get a full pack of the Subtles 12 by 12 cardstock. You also get a full pack of the basic white 12 by 12 cardstock, and you also get a full pack, a full roll of the this ribbon here, this one here to go with it. So so you'll have enough supplies to be able to create your 3 2-page layouts. So and I will be doing a scrapbooking workshop every month without fail. So and the beauty of the Frames and Flowers, it already has all die cuts for embellishments already in it. So I am using a little bit of stamping in the background, and I use the Spotlight on Nature stamp set in the background, but you can incorporate something else in the background if you wanted to, or you can actually add the stamp onto your you can actually add it if you want to. Now by any means, the glass mat code, okay. And Lynn, you just need to buy the glass mat. You just need to go into what's new. So on your left hand side menu, what's new, and online exclusives. It's in the online exclusives. If you look online in the online exclusives tabs, you will find it right there. So good morning, everyone. All right, so let's get to crafting, because that's what you want to do. So this morning I'm actually using the Labeled with Love stamp set. Now, I wanted to explain how they've gone about with this stamp set and the dies and the punch. So you're probably looking going, what in the world is going on here? I have to say, this is the cutest little die packet that I've ever seen in my entire life. It is so, so cute. I looked at this. It's like a baby little weenie labels, die packet. I was like, oh my God, I would love some of those. I don't know what I would love them for, but isn't it funny when you get things that are mini, that are little, that you love them, you fall in love with them because they just look so super, super cute. I looked at it and I was like, what is in this little packet? This is so cute. And it's the Labeled with Love dies. So I just wanted to explain what Stampin' Up have done. So you will find the Labeled with Love bundle on page 58. Now, on page 58, what they've actually done too is they've brought down the prices of their bundles, trying to like with the times with economy, they've tried to reduce the price of of bundles, which is super, super awesome. But they've made a bundle for everybody. So if you don't own a die cutting machine, you can actually buy the bundle Labeled with Love with the matching punch, which is what I have here. But if you do own a die cutting machine and you much prefer the dies, you can buy the stamp set and these cute little die packet here. But in the dies, you get 3 of them. So I actually bought both. When I say I bought both, I bought this bundle together, and then or the die bundle, I don't know which way I bought it, and I bought the other one separate. So because for me, for prepping for card classes and things, super exciting that I've got 3 little dies in this pack, and I've also got a punch. So when you're doing like class packets and things, to have multiple of something is really, really, really good. Now you'll find up the top here, you'll find the bundles. Now, whenever you purchase something in a bundle, you save 10% by purchasing it in a bundle. So whenever there's matching dies or matching punches, always try to buy them in the bundle because you will save 10% on the retail price of the two together. Okay, so as soon as you bundle them together, you actually save 10%. And at the moment, we have 10% off stamp and die bundles. So if you actually bought the Labeled with Love and the dies, you're going to get an extra 10%. So you're going to save 20% off that. And that is just for the month of June 2024. So if you purchase any of our stamp and die bundles that are in our catalog, not the online exclusives, only the ones that are in our catalog, you will save a further 10% on the price. So you already save 10% when you buy them in a bundle, but you will save an extra 10% on the price. And us as demonstrators, I just have to say, we get another 20%, or some of us get 25% on top of that again. So for us as demonstrators, this is where I really want to point out how awesome it is to be a part of my Wild Heart Crafters team. Us as demonstrators also we've got 20% saving on the bundle, the stamp and die bundle, plus we've got either 20 or 25%, depending on what level we are, on top of that again. So some of us are saving 40% on this bundle, and some of us are saving 45% on this bundle. So the beauty of being a part of my Wild Heart Crafters team is that you actually get what customers get plus your discount on top. So it is definitely a bonus to be a part of my Wild Heart Crafters team. So if you're interested, please don't hesitate to, I will just pop my join link up one more time just to let you know. So you can scan that QR code to join my team, or down in the show more box down below, you will see in the description, it will say to join my team, and you can actually click on that link. Now, it's very important to make sure you choose who you join with to make sure you actually get the right team leader. You want to have the team leader that is going to support you with your crafting like you want to be supported. So I'm super excited. Great time. You can put that glass mat in your starter kit as well. You can put a die cutting machine in your starter kit because there's 10% off our cut and emboss machines, the large one and the mini one. You can pop them into a starter kit. So you're going to get even more savings if you actually use the sale that's on this month, plus popping it into a starter kit. Or if you're already a part of my team, we're already getting the awesome savings. Oh, Sue, a baby girl or boy? Sue was waiting on her granddaughter, a new granddaughter or grandson. All right, so this one is on page 58. Now, as I said, if you're a punch person, then you buy it with the punch. If you are a die person, then you buy it with the dies. A little boy, well, welcome. And I hope Mum and Bub are doing well. All right, so I've got my color combination this morning. I'm going to do boho blue and night of navy. Now, in my craft stash, I've got an insert. In my craft stash, I found a an embossed piece from the Simply Zinnia embossing folder, and I absolutely love this embossing folder. So I thought I might actually use that for my front layer as a backing layer for my front layer. Now, the question I want to ask, do I want to do, so this is a question for all of you watching, do I do a boho blue base with a night of navy contrast layer with the white on top? So in other words, like this. Do I do boho blue, night of navy layer and that? Or do I do it the other way around? Do I do a night of navy layer with a boho blue layer and the white? So which way do you think we should go? So night of navy base or boho blue base? So type it into the comments what you think we should do. Night of navy or boho blue. So we have a choice there. All right. So while we are actually making that choice, while you're typing it into the comments, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to take some scrap paper and I'm going to stamp some of these images. All right, so I've got a scrap piece of paper here. Now, if I'm going to use my punch, so we've got boho blue base, boho blue. I've got white on navy, then boho blue. CL, is that boho blue base? Navy base, boho blue base, night of navy base. So I can see 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, Knight of Navy's won it. Knight of Navy got to 5 before Boho Blue did. Okay, so Knight of Navy base with Boho Blue on top. Okay, so that's Lynn, yep, that's what we're going for. Do 2 cards, one of each. Jeanette. You want me to make more than 1 card? I haven't got another embossed layer and I haven't got some white, but anyway, we will get there. All right, so I'm actually going to do in the Knight of Navy, I'm going to do the flower. Okay, so I'm going to do 3. I'm going to do one like this. So I've got that. Okay, and I've got another one. I'm going to just space that out a little bit because I want to do a different one for the front. Okay, so we've got that. Then we've got this little flower stamp, which is so cute. And then the flower stamp we line up in the middle of these. Okay, so let's go. Let me see how I'm supposed to do it. Is it this way? Yes, it is. Okay, so sorry, I've got my head in the screen, but I'm just lining that up and doing some boho blue flowers in there. Isn't that cute? So we don't have to do any coloring. So once again, so what you actually need to do is there's these little ends of the stems. Can you see those little ends? So what we've got to do is we've got to line our flowers, and it's very hard for me because I'm let me stand up. I'm probably getting my head in the picture, but we just have to line them up with those stems. So they're like that. And I'm probably making that a lot harder than what it has to be, but how super cute is that? Okay. Now, we also have this outline layer, and it's very fine. Now, do we want to do it in Knight of Navy or do we want to do it in boho blue, the outline on the outside of these? And then we're going to punch them out. So do we want to do Knight of Navy or boho blue for the outline? Hello, Maggie from South California. Thank you for joining. So Christine, Lynn saying Navy, Christine saying, Lynn saying Navy. So we've got 2 for Navy, 1 for boho. Type it into the comments. 3 for Knight of Navy, 1 for boho. 4 for Knight of Navy, 1 for boho. Okay, Knight of Navy won it. Okay, we're going to do Knight of Navy. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to ink up this, and then I'm just going to try and line that up over the top, and hopefully we're going to have them look nice and even. So we have that one there. And we're going to try and do the same thing here with this one. So I've got a bit of a gap on the bottom. Okay. So we have that. And then, of course, you struggle with 2-step stamping. I think, Jeanette, what you've actually got to do is you just got to work out where where some of those touch points are. So as I said, looking at those little stems, you've just got to work out where the steps, those little stems are, and then line it up to do that. So I always tend to try and break it down and see whether there is somewhere that I can actually sort that out. So, okay, so we're going to, with the punch, I'm going to use the punch today. I'm actually not going to use the die, so I don't have to get my die cutting machine out. So one of the beauties of having the punch is that you don't have to get your cut and emboss machine out, which is super exciting. 2 perfect stamps, Lynn, you think? All right, so I've got one there and I've got one there. Okay, so I'm going to grab another scrap piece of paper. Now here, I don't know what I actually want to do for the middle one. I want to put a sentiment on here. And now I don't know whether I want to do a butterfly or whether I want to do some of the colors, so some of the flowers underneath. So I'm just going to show, I'm going to do one with the butterfly and see what you think. And then I'm going to do one with, okay, so the butterfly I've got to do at a funny angle for it to fit onto the label. So I'm just going to do that, and I'm going to do enjoy today over the top of the butterfly. Or I could do one like this with our flowers. So let's do flowers. And let's do Night of Navy, enjoy today. So we're just going to work out which one we want to do as our center sentiment. Okay. So tell me, which one do you think? Or do you think I need to stamp off with the boho blue? Because I did it with, let me try stamping off. Okay, well, I've stamped off with that anyway. So let's try with it stamped off. Try that one. And then we'll do the Night of Navy over the top. Maybe stamped off might be best. Okay, so that's the flower one with it stamped off. Actually, I think I like it stamped off. Lynn's saying the top one. Let's bring in the butterfly and we'll stamp it off because it's still got ink on it. And we'll try it with it stamped off with the butterfly and then the enjoy today over the top. Okay, so we have full strength and we have half strength. What's your thoughts? Full strength, half strength, butterfly, flowers. Stamped off looks good, easier to read. I think so too, Lorraine. I agree. Stamped off boho, says Sue. Stamped off looks good, easier to read. So butterfly or flowers? I think we've decided on stamped off. Butterfly or flowers? Half strength flowers, says Sue. So flowers have 1 vote. We've got stamped off. We've made the decision we're going to do stamped off. Butterfly has got 1 vote. Okay, so flowers or butterfly? Butterfly's got 2 votes. Butterfly's got 3 votes. Flowers got 3. Butterfly, I think flowers just won it, didn't it? Flowers just won it. It's going to be the flowers. All right, so I think I'm going to do that Night of Navy layer around it as well because we can. So let's just do that around it. All right, let's grab our punch out and we will punch that out. Okay, so you can see this card coming together. How cute is that? Okay, so we've got an embossed layer. So let's cut our layers because we need to cut that layer that's going to go in under the front. Get these ink pads out of the way so I don't get messed up. All right, I'll leave my white there for the insert. Okay, so let's cut our boho blue. So boho blue we're going to do at 3 3/4 by 5 1/2. We might even do a layer inside. Let's do that for a change. I haven't done that for a long time. Let's do, this is going to be a nice, pretty 5 1/2. Okay. Actually, no, I'm not going to do that. All right, we've got that, and we've got that. All right, so let's fold our card base in half. So our card base is cut at 5 3/4 by 8 inches. And we're going to fold that in half and burnish with our bone folder. Sounds like an auction, Jeanette. Well, you know, I like for everyone to have a bit of input. I like for everyone to be able to help me with my decisions. All right, so this is going to be a horizontal card. So did everyone know that I mean, sometimes with cards you can just change the orientation for it to, it's the same card base size. Okay, so I could have a vertical card here and open this way. Okay, or I can have a horizontal card and open up that way. So no matter how you cut your card bases, you only have to rotate them for them to change the orientation. And I know that's something that probably all of you know, but some people out there might not know. All right, so I'm actually going to layer that up. So I'm going to grab some glue and we will pop our embossed layer onto our boho blue layer. Now, when you have an embossed layer, I always say to people to use a little bit more glue than normal because an embossed layer has lots of little crevices and mountains in it. So it's nice to make sure that you get a really good sticking on with your layer. I was thinking it was raining, but it's my dishwasher on. I was thinking, oh my God, is it raining out there? I can hear rain, but it's just my dishwasher. All right, so we have that. Now, down in the bottom of our insert layer, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stamp another combination of those flowers again, because I think that looks really, really cute. And these, honestly, Jeanette, I don't think you'll struggle with these because they are pretty simple. You've really more or less just got to pop those flowers into the center of there. I don't think it would matter if you didn't have them lined up exactly right. All right, so we're going to stamp our flowers now with our boho blue. And once again, as I said, looking at lining up those little stems. And there we have some flowers stamped in the middle. I mean, it's so perfect. Sometimes I struggle with these type of stamps as well, but that's pretty easy. Pretty easy, and I don't think it really matters if they're connected or not. You know, I think it would still look really nice. Now, do we need anything? Do we need anything in the middle? Do we want to do? It says enjoy today. Do we want to do happy birthday in the middle? Why not? Why not? We have happy birthday here. Let's make this a birthday card. Okay, that. And pop it on there. Okay, so I might just do the happy birthday in Night of Navy. Okay, so happy birthday. And there we have a gorgeous birthday card. All right, so let's adhere this one to the inside. So this is the Labeled with Love. It's available in our online store right now. Now, I must tell you, there's lots of our new bundles that are on low inventory. So, so we're a month and a bit into our brand new catalog, and a lot of our bundles are on low inventory. So, yes, there is ribbon coming. Lynn's going, Donna, ribbon. Have you forgotten ribbon? No, I haven't. I'll pop that up there and I will grab my ribbon. Now I'm going to use the iridescent ribbon because it's the ribbon of the week this week. So we're going to use the iridescent ribbon, and my gems are going to be the smoky slate and basic grey pearls. So I'm just going to add some ribbon right smack bang in the middle of this layer. So I like to use my Seal Plus. So Seal Plus, once you buy the full container, then all you've got to do is buy the refills to go in. So once you've actually got the holder, you only have to purchase the refill to fill it up. Waiting for the bow, ladies. The bow's coming, Sue. It's coming. Okay, so we have our ribbon on there. I can't be the bow lady and not put any bows on. Wow, and that ribbon is so, so crooked. Let's straighten that ribbon up. All right, right there. Okay. You could color the ribbon. Yes, Lynn. You could color the ribbon with blends. So really, really versatile ribbon. This is called the iridescent striped trim. So yes, you could color the ribbon any color you want with your blends. So you could color coordinate your ribbon with any project that you have. So you could definitely color the ribbon. All right, so I'm going to turn that over and we will add some dimensionals on the back. And we will pop that layer up on the front. I do think I'm going to do something a little bit more with these as well, just to give them a little bit more, what can I say? A little bit more pizzazz. Let's just say pizzazz. All right, so let's pop this layer on. Bit of a frog in my throat. So last night I had my BOGO sale, and thank you to everyone that attended my BOGO sale. We had some great products that got snatched up last night. If you watched the replay, and if there is something that didn't get sold and you were thinking, I'm just trying to work out which way the zinnies go, up that way, and you were thinking of if you were wanting to purchase, it is over on my, here on my YouTube channel. If you're on my YouTube channel, you'll see the replay. I know it's a fairly lengthy video, but if you are after something that didn't sell in my BOGO sale, please feel free to reach out. I've got them all in my craft studio behind my Calyx inserts at the moment, so they're easy to get to. So yeah, okay, so I want to do some backings of these to make these look a little bit more special. So do I want to do, are you ready for this? Do I want to do, I'll show you what I'm going to do, but do I want to do boho blue or do I want to do Night of Navy? We will check it out and see what we think. All right, so what I'm actually going to do with this one, I'm going to cut it in half this way and add it as a shadow on these pieces. Now you can do this a lot with punches. Okay, so I'm going to add a shadow onto them just like that. Now I'll pop that Night of Navy one down there. Do I do Night of Navy or do I do boho blue? Okay, so what do you think? Night of Navy shadow or boho blue shadow? Type it in the comments, and the first one to get to 5 is what we will do. So Night of Navy or boho blue. Sorry, I'll put that over that. Night of Navy or boho blue. So Suzanne's saying navy. We've got 2 for navy, 3 for navy, 1 for boho blue, 4 for navy, 5 for navy. Navy it is. All right, so let's cut. Sorry for the boho blue people. Night of Navy got it. We'll cut 3 of those. And it's a super great way of just adding a little bit more behind your labels. Now, the reason why I cut them this way, can anyone tell me why I wouldn't have cut it that way? Can anyone tell me that's watching why I wouldn't have cut it long ways? What would happen if I cut it long ways? I will glue these on now while I'm waiting for that answer. So can anyone tell me what would have happened if I cut them long ways? What problem would I run into? The word is pizzazz. Giving them a bit of pizzazz. Yeah, there we go. Lorraine's got it. I would have a gap at the top and the bottom if I did it that way. And sometimes I'm a bit of a shocker lining these up, so I'm just going to trim off a little bit on the side there. Okay, so exactly what Lorraine said. There would be a gap in the top and the bottom. So that's why you wouldn't do it long ways. I mean, you could do it long ways, but the way around it, if you wanted to do it long ways, if you wanted to have a border all the way around, then what I would do is I would cut 2 and put 2 on each, and I would put 1 at the top, 1 at the bottom, 1 at the side, and 1 at the side. Okay. No, even if I cut it the other way, Janice, even if I cut it the other way, you would still have that gap. So to alleviate that gap, you would have to do a second one to alleviate that gap. Okay, so we've got 2 done. And the third one. So it's a super great way of just adding a little bit of shadow in behind those labels. Okay, so we have that, and that. And as you can see, that has just now given them so much more color and exactly what we were saying, pizzazz. Okay, so I just wanted to show you, if you want to know how to do it, we'll do it with the boho blue. If you want to know how to do it the other way, let's go 1 and 2. Oh, I didn't need to do the second one. Okay, so what I would do for this is I would then cut this one this way. Okay. And I would pop them in underneath. Let me go here, there, and in underneath. Or you could even just do a little strip of paper if you wanted to. But I would pop them in underneath and like so. Okay, does that make sense? In underneath and like that out the side. So that's actually how I would do it, and then put my label on top. Okay, that's how I would do it. If I wanted to do it the other way, that I would have a border all the way around, I would just use 2 pieces and layer them up like that. Too messy that way. I know. I think if you're going to do something like this, you could just run a strip of cardstock down the sides. Yeah, but that's how I would do it if I wanted to have the border all the way around. All right, so let's pop these up on dimensionals. Now, whenever you've got 3 of something here, what you are best to do is to put your outside ones on first and then put your inside one. And I always like to do a little bit of a free hand run of where they're going to sit. Okay, so I want to be able to, actually, you know what? I want to be able to put a bow on. So let's move them all over this way. I want to put a bow on that side. So let's move them over this way. So I'm just going to put that one on there. And see, it's nice to be able to eyeball them. I'll take this outside one off and I'll put the one on in the middle last. Okay, whoops, eyeball that. Looks quite good. And then the one in the middle. Hi, Anika, welcome. Lovely to see you. I hope you're doing all right. All right, so we have that. And then, of course, we're going to do our bow. So let's grab our bow. Here comes the bow, Sue. Here comes the bow. All right. This ribbon is super beautiful for tying bows. I had a lady on my boho sale last night, and she's a ribbon lover just like me. She snapped up all of my retired ribbons, I can tell you. Some of the other ladies got some, but yeah, she was definitely a ribbon person. She said she's always been a ribbon person, has always loved it. So you knew it. You were waiting for it, Sue. Of course. All right, so let's grab a glue dot for our ribbon. Okay, so we will pop, sorry, for our bow. We'll pop that into a glue dot. All right, and we will pop that over to the side. And then, of course, we're going to use some of these gorgeous smoky slate and basic grey pearls. So I think I'm going to use, maybe I should use the basic grey because oh no, I like these ones. No, I'm going to use the smoky slate. So I'm just going to add some of these gorgeous pearls in the middle of our flowers. 3, and we will add 3 over here. 1, 2, and 3. How super cute is that? And then, of course, Wink of Stella, because we all love our Wink of Stella. So let's grab some Wink, finish it off with a bit of Wink, because every card looks so much better than Wink with some Wink. Suzanne's going, Wink of Stella, don't forget the Wink. All right, so let's, this one's nearly out. I need to get a newbie. Is it out? Nearly. Oh no, it's still got some. There we go. Okay, so a little bit of Wink on the front and a little bit on the inside. And I think I will just, in the middle of those flowers, just add a little bit of Wink in the middle. There we go. The pearls just make it. I know. They are so cute, aren't they? Look at that. Okay, so we've got some beautiful shimmer and shine. So simple, easy card. Like, honestly, when you've got something like this, to be able to just do that repetition on the front, you can make some gorgeous cards. And you could change it up too. You could do butterflies. I actually did think about doing the butterflies to step it up one more. You could actually do the butterflies on your punches and actually fussy cut them out. Only that I was a little bit like, do I want a fussy cut this morning? Not this morning. I might do that another day. So there you have it. A super, super fun, awesome card using the Labeled with Love. And as I said, depending on how you want it, you can buy the punch bundle or you can buy the die bundle. If you buy the die bundle this month, you will get an extra 10% savings off it this month. So it's a great time to actually purchase that die bundle this month. So thank you very much for hanging out with me. And as I said, we have so some of those awesome specials that we have happening at the moment. So we have our 10% off selected items. So 10% off if you wanted to shop with me and just buy the things that are at 10% off. They are all the stamps and die bundles that are in our annual catalog at the moment. They do not include the online exclusives. I've got new online exclusives coming and I was hoping that they were going to be here today. If they come today, I might do a little bit of an unboxing for you. If not, make sure you are checking out my live videos this week because I will be using brand new. No second card, Lynn. No second card. I've got jobs to do. I've got work to do. I've got to get on to designing my retreat and designing my card buffet for this weekend. So don't forget that if you wanted to join my team this month, you can actually join my team and put in those extra 10% off savings in your starter kit and get even more for your money. So thank you very much for hanging out with me. I will be back again tomorrow. I think it's going to be tomorrow afternoon. And I think I'm going to do a scrapbook layout. So for the scrapbookers, you want to come and see another page, then I think that's what I will be doing tomorrow, a scrapbook layout. So I might even see if I can do the double page in the one video. Let's see if I can do it. But I definitely won't be on early in the morning because I have business training and things. But most likely I will be on tomorrow afternoon. It could be 3 o'clock. It could be 4 o'clock, depending on where I'm at and what I'm doing. So, so thank you everyone for hanging out with me. Until next time, have a lovely day and I will see you all again tomorrow.